Hi everybody, it's Cassandra. Welcome back. This is part 2 of the pumpkin spice cake. The cake is still in the oven. I baked it for 25 minutes at 275 degrees Fahrenheit, and as soon as the timer went off, I immediately increased my heat to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm baking the pumpkin spice cake for an additional 18 minutes. So while that's baking, let's go ahead and make our delicious cream cheese frosting. You're going to need 1 ounce of cream cheese. Just plop it in there. You're going to need a half a cup of softened butter, and the cream cheese needs to be soft too, okay? This is the butter that I make, and I have that recipe on my YouTube channel right here. You can totally go check it out. You will love making your own butter. You will love it. Let me just get my beater on here, and we're just going to beat these two together. I got to tell you guys and gals something. It smells so good in here. Now, after we make this, the cake's going to have to cool. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. And for a cake to completely cool, sometimes it takes an hour or even 2 before we can put the frosting on there. So it may be a while before I get part 3 up, but this is part 2. So while the cake is cooling, when we'll put it on this wire rack, I'm going to put my cream cheese frosting in the refrigerator so we can pipe it on there and make it pretty, because I've got some more surprises for you. Now, I've had this cream cheese and this butter sitting out since early this morning. So they're really good and soft. And that really affects your overall product. It really affects your overall icing. And one of the key ingredients, one of the key secrets to making a really good fluffy buttercream cheese frosting is to really whip it up good. So if you'll just please bear with me. Now, we're going to add to that 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream, 4 cups of powdered sugar, and let me turn this down just a little. That's 4 cups of powdered sugar, and then this is a half a teaspoon of cinnamon and a half a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. So let's just whip this up a little bit more, get it really nice and fluffy. And now I'm going to decrease the heat, and I'm just going to slowly add my powdered sugar, also known as icing sugar. I need something just a tad smaller. I'm going to go ahead and add my half a teaspoon of cinnamon and my half a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice that I've mixed up. This is the best frosting ever, you guys and gals. Now I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit more so that we can speed this up. I'm going to add just a little at a time, but at least I can add a whole lot more by stopping every few minutes. This icing is so good. It's great for if you want to. You can also convert this into cupcakes. You can make pumpkin spice cupcakes with this icing. It's incredible. And the cake is still baking. It has 7 minutes left. And while it's cooling down, like I said, I will be putting this cream cheese frosting into my refrigerator to stay, pretty cool. And then when we're ready to frost the cake, I'll bring you back and you can watch me do that. And see that, so you can see the spices in the frosting. It's such a beautiful, beautiful cake. I think next time I'll make these into cupcakes. That'd be fun. All right, that's it. Let's finish getting all this incorporated. Okay, now I'm going to just go down with my spatula. I'm going to go down the sides and just make sure everything's fully incorporated. Get all that gets, you know, trapped on the sides. And then, oh my goodness. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my God. You guys and gals have no idea how much better homemade frosting is with real butter that you make. Dear God, that's good. Mmm. Mmm. It's so delicious and creamy. Now we're going to add one more ingredient. I'll be right back. We're going to add, now that we've got everything good and combined, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. God, that is so delicious. Now the vanilla, ooh, I can smell it. It smells so good. I love vanilla and spices together. It's just one of my favorite things. It's so delicious. Now we're going to stop and we're going to scrape down our sides, because I want to make sure that nothing is being left out and it's fully incorporated. This will probably be even better now. Oh my God. That vanilla, really sets everything off. Okay, it looks terrific, and God, it tastes so good. Let me have another swig of this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, help me, Lord. Well, that is going to be one delicious cake when I am done, you guys and gals. Good, have mercy. I'm going to transfer this to a bowl. I'm going to put some plastic wrap over top of it. And then also I have to lick this. And then I'm going to, while the cake is cooling, I want to keep that in the refrigerator. But then I'll take it out about 30 minutes to an hour right before I'm ready to frost the cake. Oh my God. I cannot even begin to tell you how delicious this is. Especially with my homemade butter. Good God. No wonder I'm a lard butt. Hell, I mean, I cook so good. Whew. I try to lose weight. Here I am, almost 52 years old. And I've got a badonkey-donk. I'm telling y'all, I've got a big one. And and this is why, but hey, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? You only live once. Okay. Let me grab a bowl. I mean, I'm not obese, but I got a butt. But you know what? It's not like I eat this every single day, but I cook really good. Like I cooked, y'all want to hear what I cooked for dinner last night? I made barbecue chicken and I marinated it in barbecue sauce, honey, maple syrup, apple cider vinegar, chili powder. And then I cooked all that in the crock pot all day yesterday. And I made my cheesy asparagus and I baked my asparagus. And then I made homemade mashed potatoes, just regular mashed potatoes, no garlic or no ranch, just the regular mashed potatoes. And then I made my homemade brown bread. I thought my son and my daughter-in-law and my granddaughter and my husband were going to just flip out. They loved it. And I really wanted to get this done for their dessert, but I just did not have enough time. There's just not enough hours in the day for me. That's why when I know I'm going to fix a big dinner, I really like to make my desserts a day ahead of time, because usually the desserts are cobblers or cakes, and, well, the cakes I like to keep cold anyway. So, you know, I keep them chilled, but I wished I'd have just made the cake first, like the day before, and they would have had this delicious cake for dessert. But they will be able to have it tonight if they want some homemade hot cocoa, which I'm going to ask my granddaughter. Oh, the cake's done. Yeah, I'm going to ask my granddaughter if she would like some homemade hot cocoa to go with this. It'll be really good. All right, I'm going to double check and make sure that this cake with a toothpick in the middle, in the center, comes out clean. Bear with me 1 second. And as you can see, it's going to have to bake just a little bit more. So, I'm going to close that, and I'm going to give this... I just set my timer for 10 minutes. You see that? It's still liquid. So it's not done. Bear with me one moment. I'll be right back. So because that's not done, and when it does get done, it's going to take a while for it to cool down. I'm going to, just to play it safe, I am going to put my delicious spiced cream cheese frosting in the refrigerator for good measure, and then I'm going to transfer my cake. I'm leaving it in the pan, you guys and gals. I'm not taking it out of that pan. I'm going to just serve it in squares. But I'm going to put it on this wire rack, and I'm going to let it cool for about 2 hours, and then we'll come back and I'm going to show you how I frosted it, and we're going to taste it, and I want to show you the texture and everything. All right, this is part 2 of pumpkin spice cake, the best pumpkin spice cake you will ever eat, that you will ever make. Love all y'all. I'll be back in a little bit. Bye-bye.